Imagine holding an ordinary-looking quarter from 1980, a coin that millions of Americans once carried in their pockets, jingling with spare change, an everyday coin that most people would never glance at twice. But what if I told you that this very coin could secretly hold a value of over $3.4 million? Yes, you heard that right. A Washington quarter minted in 1980 at the Philadelphia Mint, bearing the simple letter P. But behind this coin lies a story that collectors whisper, about a mystery that numismatists debate, and a fortune that only the most observant eye can unlock. And in today's journey on World Coins Hub, we are going to unravel every secret of this incredible piece, step by step. And trust me, you will want to watch until the very last second, because the suspense only grows from here. So let us begin with the coin itself, the 1980p Washington quarter, a piece struck in copper nickel, clad weighing precisely 5.67 grams with a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, an ordinary coin by all appearances. Yet numismatic science teaches us that the extraordinary hides within the ordinary, and when you know where to look, that ordinary piece of change could transform into a life-altering treasure. Collectors use the term mint error and rare variety to describe coins that deviate from the norm. And in the world of coin collecting, a mint error can turn a quarter into a fortune. Imagine a slight misstrike, a double die obverse a mint mark anomaly, or even a dramatic off-center strike. These errors are carefully cataloged by professional organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, known as PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, also called NGC, and when such an error is authenticated and encapsulated in a protective holder, its value skyrockets. But here is where the suspense builds. Not every 1980p quarter is worth millions. Only a rare few contain the flaws and mysteries that elevate them into the realm of legendary value. And this is where collectors must become detectives, scanning the surface with magnifying glasses, studying the luster, the strike quality, and the sharpness. Of the design, numismatists know that grading determines everything. A coin graded mint state 60 may be common, but that same coin in a flawless mint state 68 or 69 can command unimaginable sums. Now imagine holding such a coin in pristine, untouched condition, a 1980p Washington quarter so sharp, so brilliant that even the smallest detail of George Washington's profile gleams with mirror-like perfection. The hairlines crisp, the lettering bold, the eagle on the reverse standing with unmatched clarity when graded by PCGS or NGC at the highest levels. Collectors around the world compete and bid furiously because rarity plus condition equals value. And when the two combine in this coin, you arrive at a jaw-dropping figure of $3.4 million. Think about this for a moment. This is a coin that people once used to buy gum or a bus ride. Yet somewhere out there, perhaps in an old change jar or a forgotten coin roll, lies the possibility of one of the most valuable quarters in existence, and that thought alone should make you search your pockets right now. But stay with me, because the story deepens and the mysteries expand. Let us talk about provenance in the numismatic world. Provenance means history, and history adds weight to value. If a coin has a traceable story of ownership tied to significant collections or auctions, its prestige grows exponentially. For instance, coins with pedigrees linked to famous collectors often carry premium prices at auctions hosted by Heritage Auction Stacks, Bowers, or Great Collections. And if you are serious about selling a potential treasure, like the 1980p Washington quarter valued in the millions, these are the very auction houses that attract elite collectors, investors, and institutions who are willing to pay top dollar. But the journey to selling such a coin is not so simple. You cannot simply walk into a pawn shop or a local store expecting the full value. Instead, the correct path involves professional authentication by PCGS or NGC, grading submission encapsulation, then listing with a trusted auctioneer and patiently awaiting the bidding war that erupts when deep-pocket collectors realize a treasure is on the table. Here is another fascinating element: coin luster. Luster is the reflection of light across the surface of a coin. Collectors analyze it with great precision. A blazing cartwheel luster suggests originality and untouched surfaces, whereas dull or muted luster may indicate circulation or cleaning. Cleaning is a death sentence in coin collecting as it destroys originality and drastically lowers value. So if you ever find a 1980p Washington quarter in pristine condition, resist the urge to polish it, because authenticity and originality are what buyers pay millions for. Another concept is strike quality. Not every coin minted is struck equally hard. Some show weak details while others display razor-sharp features. The sharpness of strike can make the difference between a coin worth only a few dollars and one worth millions. For this Washington quarter in 1980. Certain die varieties and minting errors, combined with perfect strike quality, can elevate it to legendary status. Now let us build the suspense even higher. Imagine you find a roll of quarters from your grandparents' drawer. You begin searching through them one by one. Suddenly you notice something strange. The mint mark looks slightly misplaced, or perhaps the doubling on the date catches your eye. Your heart races. You rush to research. You discover collectors' forums buzzing with talk about this exact anomaly. You take photos you compare with references from PCGS Coin. Facts you begin to realize you may be holding one of the rarest finds of the decade. At this point, numismatic discipline requires patience. Rather than rushing to sell, you must preserve the coin. Submit it for grading and wait for the professional verdict. And once PCGS or NGC confirms the grade and encapsulates it in their iconic tamper-proof holder, you are officially in possession of a certified treasure that can command millions at auction. Think about how incredible this is: a 25-cent coin transformed into a $3.4 million masterpiece of history and rarity. And here is where I want you, the viewer, to pause and imagine what you would do with such a find. Would you sell it immediately? Would you hold it as an investment? Would you pass it down as a family heirloom? Tell me in the comments below, because your decision might inspire other collectors to think differently about their own coins. And while you are commenting, do not forget to smash that like button to show your support. And most importantly, subscribe to World Coins Hub, because in this channel we uncover mysteries like this every single week. But let us not stop here. The story of the 1980p Washington quarter is also a lesson in awareness. How many coins pass through our hands every day? Unnoticed, how many treasures lie hidden? In plain sight, numismatics is not just about money. It is about history, preservation, and discovery. Every coin tells a story, minted during a specific time, reflecting the culture, the economy, and the artistry of its era. And when that story combines with rarity condition and collector demand, it becomes priceless. This is why professional collectors always say, buy the coin, not the story. But in cases like this, the story amplifies the coin, making it irresistible to those who chase the thrill of owning something unique, something irreplaceable, something that no one else in the world may ever find again. And as we approach the climax, let me remind you again, the 1980p Washington quarter may look common. It may seem like pocket change, but in the right condition, with the right anomaly and the right grade, it can be valued at over $3.4 million. And that is not just a number, that is a life-changing discovery, one that could alter your financial destiny forever. So, the next time you receive change at a store, the next time you open an old coin jar, or inherit a collection from family, pause and examine closely, because hidden within may lie the extraordinary. The type of find that numismatists dream about, and one that could place you in the history books of coin collecting. As we close, remember, this knowledge is power, and you now hold the key to spotting one of the most valuable Washington quarters ever minted. So do not keep it to yourself. Share this Video with fellow collectors and enthusiasts, spread the word, and help others unlock the mysteries hidden in their coins. And above all, make sure you subscribe to World Coins Hub, because every week we reveal the secrets of rare coins, valuable currency, and numismatic treasures that the world has yet to uncover. Your journey as a collector is just beginning, and the greatest discoveries always come when you least expect them. So stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep searching, because somewhere out there another rare coin is waiting for you, and it may just be worth millions.